Hello everybody, welcome to the FTOG server Infinity Evolve, ToddytheBody here. So let's get right to it. I keep trying to record the episode, but I keep derping around everything and wasting time, and I would like to just give you the content without seeing me kind of like pick up grass and stuff like that. Just boring stuff. Okay, so we're down nuclear base. I've put the fused quartz around where the reactor is going to be, I guess, because it is blast resistant. And then in here, I didn't even show anything off. Okay, so we made a stairwell. This goes off to nothing right now, and then this is going to be our processing room. All right, let's throw this together real quick. So I imagine we will go in here like this. Alright, and then that will be a chamber. Well, I can't just put it down. I can't even get inside. There we go. So I can't put it along the wall. Alright, we can do that. Okay. Alright, now that we have the chamber down, we can put, or the reactor down, we could put the chambers on the sides. If you can't tell, I've never done this before, but it's expert mode, so it's something that we have to do. And I'm hoping to automate this whole process, and I'm hoping that I can find a way to not ever have to actually touch the stuff that's reactive, so maybe I won't have to make an orange suit. And like you might have noticed, I don't have an orange suit. See, wearing the regular stuff. Okay, so down into our processing room. Let's see what we can get going here. We're going to try to use Steve's Factory Manager. These first 5 blocks are actually cable, and it's pretty cool that it doesn't give you a hint that it's not. Ooh, Samsol's on regular stone brick. But what we're using is we are using this advanced cable cluster because it counts as inventory cable along with whatever you put inside. Regular cable cluster will only count as whatever you put inside, not inventory cable. And what we put inside are the cable camouflage blocks. Okay, so that's what we got going on here, and then the program for that is you just use a regular trigger, and then you select the blocks, and down here you can select the type of camouflage. And that's that. Okay, so let's get our power ready, and I think I've got that stuff inside of our inventory here. I believe that it's going to have to be that right there, and then the MFSU. Can you put connectors in the same block? Let's test this out before I get too involved here. Nope, you cannot. Okay, so good thing we found that out. So let's move this over. There we go. Alright, so let's put this guy right here. Good. That inside. The connector over on this side. And then we'll put another connector right here. And I hope I can do this. Yes. Alright, awesome. Hey, Samsel. How's it going? It's going awesome for me. There we go. And then we'll get some coil here to connect them, and then we'll start letting that fill up with power. There we go. And there it goes. Let's get a little top off on our armor. Awesome. Great. Okay, so now we've got lots of power here. I've made the MFSU because I really don't know how much power this stuff is going to be making. I want to put overclockers inside of it. So I even made the special cable that is probably overkill also. So I know we have at least 5 machines. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we are good at counting. Let's put that inside there. Stone brick 2. And then start putting down our machines. Alright, so metal former, thermal centrifuge, macerator, And with the Steve's Factory Manager, it really doesn't matter what order we put them down. And I think I'm actually going to have to, oops, take off hover. I'm going to actually have to put some more of that inventory cable down because we have to do like chests and stuff like that. But, yeah, we're going to have to do chests and stuff. So let's at least have it on our hotbar. Get organized. There we go. I don't know where that cobble came from. Okay, so we're going to need a chest. Let's throw that down right here. And then come over on this side and then add that. There we go. And see, and then it camouflages. Now let's get out an ender chest. Ender chest. Ooh, looks like somebody started putting some liquid in the default ender tank. Alright, so we'll just do one for now. The colors we're going to use are going to be, what do you think? Should we do like a lime green? I think we can do lime. I don't have lime. Let's do green. Alright, 2 of those, 1 bone meal, and then we'll have everything we need. What is that? Oh, that's for BC stuff. There we go. And did it actually say that it was going to make the ender chest? Yes, it did. It's just taking its time. There we go. Put that on there, and then we'll set our colors. I always like to see, is that a gift? Should we take it? We'll leave it back. We'll put it right here. How about that? And then we'll do our colors here. So we'll go green in the middle, lime green on the sides. Alright. Okay, so now we are at the part where I need to start figuring out if I know what I'm doing or not. I always like to have a buffer chest, so let's get one of those also. And we'll just use one of these so that we don't hear the slamming and all that. There we go, slightly larger chest right there. Awesome. Okay, so now what do we need to do with each one? I think with uranium, we need to let's take the ore and then work it up with the NEI. Okay, so let's see. It looks like you have to macerate it, and then you don't want to smelt it. You want to put it in the thermal centrifuge because I believe that this uranium here is what we want, and the tiny piles also, so that we can make the enriched stuff. We could put in ore washing, which gets us lead and stone, and that gets us a little more of the uranium. But is it much more? Let's see here. Thermal centrifuge, and let's see, we get 1 piece of this and 4 of that, or we can get 2 pieces and 5 of that. So with 1 extra machine, I think we'll just leave that part out. Okay, so we need to macerate the ore, and then we need to put it in the thermal centrifuge, and then we need to get it pulled out and put somewhere else. And maybe I should have used barrels instead. I think that's what I should have used. So let me set something up here, guys, and then I'll be right back. Okay, let me show you something that I've got here. What this is, it's a mobile logistics accessing system that I've made. All it is just some logistics. It's the power junction, then you give it power, then it's got the inventory system connector cable that's connected to an ender chest, and then this is the requesting table that I can get all my stuff from. This is the same thing that we have in our main house, I guess in the jungle, where it's like down in the floor and I can access my system. So I just made all the parts pretty much, and it's something that I can set up on the fly somewhere else and then pick it up when I'm done with whatever project I'm working on. Okay, so now I forgot what we were actually going for. Oh, we were doing the barrels. Well, now that I showed you that, you guys don't really want to see how barrels are made, so let's hurry this up here. I get 10 of, oh, no slabs. Okay, let me get these. Okay, we're coming back now. We're at about 10 minutes, so I just went ahead and set the stuff up. I have not tried it out yet, so we'll try it out for the first time together. I did not set the stuff up, but I'll show you what I got here, and then we'll hop over to the other side where I need to set some more stuff up, and then we'll do that, and then we'll come back and then try it for the first time. Anyways, so we've got 3 chests because of the 3 different outputs of the centrifuge. We're going to have the little tiny things here, and then the bigger pieces of uranium here, and then the stone dust will just go into our system. And then we are planning on crafting and then having the enriched uranium go here, and then it will be moved over to the canning machine, and then the full fuel rods will go here, and then eventually we'll have them move over to this chest, but we're going to stop it right here for this episode. Let's take a look at the commands. So we've got in the macerator, all we have is that we are going to be pulling out, well, I don't have to show it to you, we've done that in another episode. It will be inputting by pulling out from the ender chest the uranium ore, and then outputting into the macerator. Okay, let's go back. So once that is done, thermal centrifuge, it will be pulling out of the macerator, putting into the thermal centrifuge, and then these are the 3 products, that little piece of uranium, and then the bigger piece, and then the stone, and then I have the outputs. Why we have 3 is because we have 3 different outputs, you know, 1 barrel, the other barrel, and then the chest that goes back into our system for the stone dust. Okay, and then for the enriched part, this part is what I'm not so sure about. So we have a flow. It's going to check 1 inventory for the tiny uranium, and if we right click here, I specified to pull out 3 because you use 3 in the crafting recipe to make the enriched uranium, I believe it's what it's called, and then this one we have the other, and then it's pulling out 6, and then it will output into our buffer chest, and then over here the crafting, and I hope this works, it pulls out of the buffer chest, and then it does crafting here. It's supposed to craft that, and then it outputs into the last barrel. Well, not the last barrel, but the 3rd barrel. Okay, so then that's it, and that's what I hope works right there. After that, we have where we are going to be making the empty rod, so it inputs out of the ender chest and then puts into the the rolling machine, metal former, not rolling machine, and then it turns it into an iron sheet, okay, or whatever, you know what I mean. And then it takes from the metal former that makes it into the sheet, and then puts it into the former that turns it into the rod, and then it takes the rod out of the former and then puts it into the canning machine, and that's that. And then the full rod down here is that it takes the enriched uranium and then puts it into the canning machine, then takes the full rod and out of the canning machine, then puts it into that barrel right there. So I hope that works. But what I wanted to do was set up the other side so that it automatically puts stuff into here. So let's go and do that real quick. Hopefully it's not going to be a long process, because I'd hate to keep you guys. I mean, I love that, you know, you want to watch and everything, but I just don't want you to, on a different day, say, man, he had that boring nuclear reactor video. Oh, this isn't where we're going. We are going right. Did I not put... Never mind. Side thought. Stay with the episode today. Okay, so let's go into here. We are going to need an ender chest. And then I believe that we made one other day, this supplier thing. And I was like, we're not ever going to use that. But I think we are. And I think I want to make an active supplier out of it. And this will be our active supplier. So we just need that gold chip set. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then once our chest is made, we'll get that out. I guess the pieces that we'll need will be a diamond and some of the green stuff. 2 of those, and then some bone meal to make our colors. And they're awesome. And then I think we just need a chassis pipe. And I hope we don't need more than one of these active supplier modules. Hope we can just get by with one. So let's see, chassis. And we don't have one. So let's make it real quick. I believe we can get away with just the Mark 1, so we'll do that. Awesome. Okay, and then our chest, so we can see what we're doing. Chest. Our pipe. Okay, so we'll throw the chest in first, and then we'll put our pipe in second. We got the diamond. Let's get our 2 colors here, and then get this right here. Alright, so now we want to put that down. Let's get this. Now bulk. Infinite, no. Partial, no. Full. I think full is what we want. You know what, we can... Let's just do a stack of each. Yeah. Okay. But we'll do partials. Alright, so now we need an iron ingot. Let's see here. We got the iron ingot, so let's put that inside there. And then we need our uranium. Oh, as soon as we put this in, it's gonna start doing it over on the other side. Uranium. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I want to put it right there. Okay, so as soon as we put this in, it should start putting a stack of each inside here. And then I guess we'll see that, and then we'll try to hop over real quick. It should have anyways. Let's try taking iron out. Unless the supplier isn't what I actually need. Oh, it's gonna be right here. And then putting it back in, does it send it here? It does. Okay. Now we want to go and we want to make sure that our stuff is working. Give me 1 sec. I want to see it. Okay, let's go down. I hope it's not all blowing up, and I hope I don't get... Ooh. Let's take off our magnet just in case. Okay, so we'll go in here. Alright, okay. So this is going in the macerator, this is heating up, this is turning, you know, overclockers. I'm getting the fuel, the empty fuel rods. Let's get our overclockers. Let's do about 6 in each machine, and there's 5 machines, so we'll do 30. Okay. I should have had my overclockers going already. Okay, and this is just going to keep it this filled, so it's not going to fill up the whole thing with iron and ore. And then hopefully when this gets to 64, it'll stop. And this is still has to warm all the way up, so I want to see it on camera with you guys when I get like the first one. So This is what we're waiting on right here. Let me cut and then wait for my overclockers, and if one is about to be made, I will come back real quick. Okay. Okay, we're just coming back. We haven't answered Samsel's question yet. I'm real sorry, Samsel. But this is going to go into here. Okay, pulled out. So we've got that tiny thing. And did it... It's supposed to wait until there were 6. Now, I wonder why that is waiting here, but... Oh, why did it put into this chest? Oh, and I can't even grab it. Dang it. Why is it putting it there? Okay. So this is the one at, where's my coordinates? 71. Thermal centrifuge. Items, not that one. Items, the little one should be put into the inventory at 69. That's this one, not this one. If I pick that up, I'm dead. And then this is putting stuff in the side here. So if this gets to 6, will it actually move over? And my overclockers are not done yet. Alright, well, it's a fail. When I have it working, I'll come back and I'm going to help Samsel out. And yeah, we'll be right back. Darn things. Well, I tried to do without, but it looks like I had to make one. So let's get flipped around here. Let's see why it is that this stuff wants to not work right. And then that's not where we want this. We want this right here. Why do you put that there? You are supposed to go here. You are supposed to go there. Please stop that. You go there. Okay. Okay. Well, let's at least turn this off. And this. And then maybe it'll stop moving the stuff in the wrong places. Is that at least putting it in the right spot now? There we go. So if we go ahead and craft the first one. Now where is... I thought we had more than 2 here. Is it in the system somewhere? Oh! It actually crafted one. So why are we having such a hard time with this? Let's take this. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There we go. I'll take that one. And I wonder if I can get it into the spot and lock it before the canning machine takes it. In fact, let's just go ahead and go back. The full rod. And this is trying to input. Okay. So we will take that one off. Throw this in. Lock it. Lock that one. Lock this one, please. There we go. And then see if everything works correctly now. So do that. Go back to the crafting one. Okay. Now, we have 5 of those. Is it going to actually start doing better now? I don't know why it takes all of them. I only say to take 6. I don't know. But there are 6 there now. Okay. I think I've got my overclockers now. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start throwing these inside. We'll start with the thermal centrifuge. And it is barely taking it. Then this one, and then this one. The macerator. And this guy. How are you doing on power? Keeping up? Are you keeping up? No, you're going down. Alright, so now I have 8. Is this chest filling with supplies? Yeah, I wish that wouldn't happen. I wish it would just take out as needed. Okay, so at least now we are auto making what are these called? The fuel rods, uranium fuel rods. Now, next step, when we get to the other, we are going to start sending the, for the next episode, we're going to start sending these fuel rods into that chest. That chest will have a copy of itself over here, and then it will have a conduit or pipe or something that is sending the fuel rods into the reactor, and the reactor I'll have to fill with cooling vents and whatever else it needs. And then I will need to take another chest on the other side, pulling out the empty ones, the depleted ones, and then maybe we'll have another machine or 2 down here that is grinding those up. And let's see what uranium. What do you put these in? Oh, you put them in the thermal centrifuge, and then you get the 238. And is that the same stuff? Yeah, that's the same stuff we were using before. And then you get plutonium and iron dust. So you get iron out of it. That's good. Okay, so that's another step that we will have to set up maybe next episode. Sorry I didn't come into the episode like actually knowing what I was doing, but I kind of like figuring out because I didn't know this before, and then now we actually have this automated, even though this isn't the way that I want it to be, because that chest is gonna fill up. But I'll fix that like right after I get done recording here. So you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.